This question is from a death doula who's wondering about how to negotiate and balance her own spiritual values and the spiritual values of the family she's serving. How can she be in right relationship and not try and impose anything, but also be true to who she is? And there are two parts of this, I think, and two ways we can be in support of other people. Or more than two, but here are two. As a death doula, I often call myself a kind of clergy for the unchurched, which means there's a certain group of people who share a certain set of spiritual values, nature-based spirituality, a spiritual but not religious, animist, expansive kind of field of values. And if you're in that category and you're dying or helping someone you love die, and you want some guidance that fits those spiritual values, I'm your person, because that's me and that's my background and my expertise. Just like if you were Jewish, you would ask a rabbi, or if you were Christian, you would ask your minister. You ask the clergy person in your spiritual category. So that's one thing. The other way to do it is to do it more like, say, a chaplain in a hospital does, or a hospice. Chaplains are very deeply grounded in their own spiritual practice, but they're not delivering that particular flavor to people, unless that's what they're looking for. But in general, they work with a more universal approach. So a chaplain is going to be more attuned to helping someone figure out what's true for them. How do you feel? What do you believe? How does this land for you? What do you know? Rather than trying to provide information or provide guidance in a particular pathway. And both of those are really legitimate and helpful ways to support people. And it's just important to name in any situation where you are. Is this person looking for the values you share, or do they have a different set of values and looking for your spiritual grounding in your own values, but a much more open relationship to where they are and what they need?